It's the navigator. Hello. Hi, Llama. How are you doing today?
Didn't see it coming, didn't see the signs. Caught me in the moment, flash before my eyes. You gotta lose yourself to love, lose yourself to love, lose yourself to love. You gotta lose yourself to love. I tried holding it back, I tried everything, but now I give up, I give in.
Hey.
Oh, what a feeling.
Hi, Mary. I thought you had a show going on right now. What are you doing here? Did you finish your show already? What a feeling. Oh, where do I place this so I can see it? Gosh. The day I clean out talking like you can hear me. Can you hear? Hi, guys. That happens to me a lot, and then I get so tired. I'm like, I tell whoever is hosting, hey, co-host me. I can't be typing right now. I'm talking to myself over here. Hey, Bubble. I try to remember everybody's name. I'm just horrible. Let me see if I can. Judy. Judy's Purple Turtle Hobbies. You see, remember that. I keep mixing it up with Susan or Jane or Tonya. I'm like, oh my god. How you guys doing? Slow show, so I ended. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just hanging out right now. I have a ray train I'm on tomorrow, the Atelier ray train. So I'm doing a demo. I came in to kind of, I'm terrible with names too. I'm the worst. Seriously, I'm like the absolute worst. Hey, let me show you guys. I was playing with wire wrapping the other day and I made this ring. I've tried a couple in the past, but that was like probably a couple years ago. And I think it was 2 days ago I was just fooling around. I was like, I'd like to be able to do a ring, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I'll just leave the wire wrapping to the wire wrappers. I'll probably do a giveaway. Give this away sometime. You make similar ones? Yeah, I was like testing things out. I had something else in mind. The band is too thin for me. I had something else in mind I was trying to do, but it was at night and I didn't want to disturb my neighbor, so I kind of like um let that go and just fooled around a little bit just to see. I mean, I like it. I like it though, but and then these are my chainmail rings. I just came to hang out. I was like, I'm doing a demo. I need to cut some rings in preparation for the demo tomorrow. So I might as well just, chill. Oh, wow. Look at this. All of these I made when I first started chainmail. And I just abandoned them. This is in sterling silver. Byzantine ring. So it's such that you kind of roll it on, um, but then you have like this tiny mother of pearl dangling off of it. So that's what that looks like. I found this in the archives. Wow. I should probably wear it often. So it's like a chainmail Byzantine weave. And these are like pretty much plain. This is also silver, but then I use like the jeweler's bronze in the middle. It's like a kind of focal for that. Hi Pazao. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. So the rings are just as such that you roll them on. Oh, look at that. Set up my mom ring. That's also in these are sterling silver. I've had them forever. I need to probably polish them before I can ship them out to. Yes, these are, I believe, these are 20 gauge though. But if I was to go back to make more rings, I'll probably make them in smaller. Um, I don't know how else to show this because when I lean in, I kind of go off of the camera. I'll try to, make them in smaller rings, with smaller jump rings. Nowhere. Gonna say. All right, this is too high, and it's making me kind of like I can't sit comfortably. Welcome in, guys. I'm just hanging out, chatting with whoever wants to chat with me while I prepare for a demo tomorrow. Um, I'm doing a chainmail tutorial. That's all I know how to do. Otherwise, I'll probably do like beaded jewelry, which everyone, a lot of people, pretty much do that. So um, until I can figure out something specific, I don't know how else to say it, but I'll be doing a chainmail tutorial tomorrow. I'll be on at 11 a.m. Central. So if you guys want to bookmark that show so you can see me work, I'm still trying to decide, exactly what it is I want to do. But in the meantime, I have an idea. So I came in right now to kind of, try to set up like in terms of creating the jump rings and everything that I need. Hi, Capich. Hi, Dennis, Santiago. Welcome in, guys. All right, I need to do some calculations. I have my pen and paper where I need to write down. So I have my jewelry planner. This is where I sketch price and do all kinds of silly jewelry things. Want to see how you make your jump rings? Okay, I can show you. So this is where I do some sketches of jewelry that I want to make, and so the demo I'm doing tomorrow is not an original design. It's something I found and I just love it. I found it in a pendant, but I'm thinking of making an earring because I think it will just be fabulous as an earring as well. Um, So it's not an original design. Was it you, Mary, that was asking me about a 12 in 1, 12 in 2 Japanese weave? It was either you or it was Cheryl. Um, was asking me if I've done chainmail in Japanese weave before. So, so I need two 16 gauge 11 mm, and then 18 gauge 3.5 mm. I think I have these ones, and then another 16 gauge 5 mm. I may already have these, and then a lot of 20 gauge 3 mm. Okay, and then ear wires. 6 in 1. Hmm. My attempt at a Japanese, I had it here somewhere. So there are two of them. This I don't even know. This is like a kind of weird variation because it's neither 6 nor 4 nor, this is more like 5 in 1. This is a 5 in 1 situation, sort of. Because the most strings you get in one ring is 5 rings. So this is a 5 in 1. And then I've done like a Christmas tree. I had it here somewhere. I can't look for it right now because it's a holy mess over here. Okay, so I need so all silver except the 3.5. This will be in gold. The rest are all silver. Okay. Okay. First I need to figure out my mandrel. So I have my mandrels, and they are not marked. I used the Pittsburgh punch set from that just gives me more options from Harbor Freight. This is from Harbor Freight. And then I have the mandrels that came with my tool, PP tool maker. Like in this bag. I put it in this bag. So I need an 11 and a 5 mm. Oh, right in front of me is an 11. I didn't even have to look far. So that's an 11 right there. And then I need a 5. I need a 3.5 and a 3. But I mostly just want to make 16 gauge in 5. Let's see if I can find a 5. Oh, that's a 5. You guys see that? So that's a 5. And then I need a 3.5. I don't know what this is. I think this is probably a 3.5, but I marked a 3.4. Um, let's see. I don't need these big ones. I do not need. So how are you guys doing? How's your day so far? This is a 5.3. I don't need a 5.3. I'm looking for a 3.5 and a 3. So this is a 2.8. This shouldn't be in there. All right. I'll put these away. That's not marked. Can't tell what that is. How's your day though? In general, how you guys doing? It was a nice day today over here in Chicago. The weather was good. Apparently, it's gonna be horrible weather next 2 weeks. Look at that. I have this mandrel. Ask me, I mean, what am I gonna do with this? I guess this is probably for making stuff like French wires. Like, what can I possibly coil on this thing? See how thin that is. And I believe that is probably a 0.4 millimeter. It's like super tiny. My goodness. All right, I'm looking for a 3.5. I see a 3.6. Do I even have a 3.5? No, I don't have a 3.5. So maybe a 3.6 will do. And then a 3. Do I have a 3? Yes, I have a 3. So let's find a 3. Uh, that's a 2.3, 2.6, 3.2. So 2.4. I'll probably have it somewhere out here. 3.2, 2.8, 3.4. Alright, I've lost. Oh, I have it somewhere here. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's a 3. Okay. So I guess I have everything that I need. But before I start cutting a 3 and maybe I should just go ahead and cut those. Welcome in, people. I'm cutting jump rings today. So we'll start with the 16 gauge 11. I think I should use I'll do gold in this. I'll change out the style a little bit. So that's the 16 gauge wire, and I'm gonna flip the camera a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Cutting the thing. Hi. So this is where I'm gonna be winding. You guys see, okay? I'm gonna be coiling my wire on this little bugger over here. So it has this thing that's supposed to fit into that chalk. I don't know. I don't know if this will fit in, but let's try. Oh, there we go. And then I just close that out. And then there's a hole over there that that's supposed to hold the wire in. So I'll try to put that inside. I'll just fit that in and then I'll coil. That's pretty much it. I don't need a lot of rings. I pretty much just need 2 rings for the project tomorrow. So this is more than enough right now. And I'll flip you guys right back. Sorry. Hope I didn't give you a headache. So there we have the coil, and I'm just gonna snip this off and cut it. Where's my cutter? Excuse my messy work area. And my cutting tool. Frustrating. Where did I put it? Alright, I got my cutter. I'm just gonna cut that off. appreciate you guys for hanging out. For those that are here and watching me. And then I'm gonna cut out over here. Get that out. And there I have my rings. I'll put this away, otherwise I lose it. And then next I'm going to coil. Before I go ahead and coil, let me just do all the coils that I need. That way I don't have to come back to it. So I'm using Dweller's Bronze. It's a demo. I don't want to use fine jewelry for the demo tomorrow, so I'm working with Dweller's Bronze for gold, and I'll be using silver plated wire for silver. And then if I have to put it in the shop, I only do sterling silver and gold field or solid gold, otherwise stated. So sometimes, when I make mock-ups or I do like prototypes, um I also sell those off or I give them away. So if it's not sterling, I will specify, in the show to say, hey, this is not sterling or this is not gold. This is what it is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the cut for a 5.0. Same thing. Um, I'll probably flip you guys a little bit again for those that want to see me do it. So it's the same. This is gonna go in the hole right here. Do you saw or cut? I use the saw. I'll show that in a bit. I'll show how I use the thing. So I'm gonna show that once I'm done with the coiling. What's this out? Just up till I can get the hole out, and then I put this in. And I pretty much just coil also. So I have an electric drill that I use for this because then it just goes really fast. But I lost the charger, and I've not been able to replace it. So I just use this manual, and I kind of like this also because it allows me to control, you know, the way the coil comes off. With the electric, it just goes. If I'm not careful, I make a mess of it. Because it's super fast. And this I also just need two, so this is more than enough. And I'll turn this back. Sorry guys, keep moving you guys back and forth. I have my daughter tomorrow. Otherwise, I would have done this in the demo. Shown all this process because that's the whole point of the demo. But my daughter is home and she can't come down in the workshop in my studio, so and I'll be demoing upstairs with her, so which is why I'm trying to get everything ready before the show tomorrow. So I'm gonna cut this now. Excuse me. I'll put this away as well. I need to do that because it's silly mess in here and I don't want to be losing manual. Then you need to replace, you'll probably have to buy a whole set all over again. Okay, next is I have my rings, and then I have the PP tool lube that I use to first lubricate the coil. And what that does, it kind of helps give it a very smooth cut with the saw. Um, and it helps with the saw process. First, I even need to check. I think I destroyed my blade yesterday. I may not have enough. Yep, my blade is gone. So I might have to change this out. So I don't know if you guys can see in there. The teeth on the blade it's all gone except for like over here. So I did some cutting last night or 2 nights ago, I think, and my teeth, my teeth all disappeared. I need to buy more of these. I have an extra blade somewhere. Mm, oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to use this as is, and hopefully it cuts. Cause otherwise I'll have to open up this whole thing to get this blade out, and I don't want to do that. I don't have the time for that now. So fingers crossed. Otherwise I'll just use my cutter. I only need 2 rings. I don't need to do the whole thing. So first I'll lubricate, and thankfully I'm not using expensive wire, so it's fine. I lubricate that, and then I put it in the holder. So this is what holds my ring while I cut. I put it in the holder. It's usually advised to, before you put it in, put like a tape on the under. That kind of holds the ring together when you sew, and it's not that way, it doesn't skitter away. Um, Maybe I can do that. I use the Scotch Blue tape, the painter's tape, but sometimes it leaves like a gum residue on the rings that I don't like. So I don't use it very often. I need to get There's a specific tape someone told me the other day I need to get, which is like the freezer tape. I'm yet to order it. I keep forgetting. So because that kind of holds it, and then I don't have to you don't have to worry about glue residue or anything like that. I just need enough to hold this thing in place so that when I cut it, all the rings stay on there and they don't fly about. They don't like. So that kind of just holds it in place. And then I put the tell me what kind of tape. Okay, I'll do that. It's a freezer tape. Message me so I don't forget, but it's called a freezer tape, she said. I found it on Amazon for like $4 5. I have it in my cart. I'm waiting to have more items that will give me free shipping, and then I'll order it. All right, I'm trying to place this so that the lubricated part is sitting at the top. That can be tricky because this thing moves around. And my setup is not the best. Normally this should be supposed to be screwed onto the desk, but then I don't want to have to screw on, screw off. I don't have enough room for that kind of setup, so I just tend to improvise and pray I don't cut myself one day in the process. And now I have this. So I typically would just place this inside, roll it up to where the ring starts, which is like somewhere over there. I'm hoping I'm able to get a good cut because the teeth of my thing, the saw is all broken. This is not good practice, guys. Don't do this at home. Um, so I'm gonna run my model and I'll get started. All done. So one managed to come out, and I think I have a good cut. That was fast, right? It was like zip, and it's done. Oh, I still need to do this one. Okay, I almost forgot. So see, because I put the tape on, it holds the ring in place. Otherwise, it just falls around. Most times I have my rings flying all over, all over the the table, and that can be messy. And then imagine if you're working with like solid gold and you lose a ring. It's almost like you're losing $100 because a 16 gauge jump ring in 14 karat gold is almost $100, believe it or not. So so imagine you're cutting and your rings are like all over the place. You're gonna go crazy trying to find that one ring. Thankfully this is not fine jewelry right now. This is all. So yeah, this is it. My stuff is all cut. Otherwise I would use these, but then you tend to, when you cut heavy gauge metal with your wire cutter, you destroy the what do you call this now? You destroy the edge. I don't know. What do you call this? The cotton side. You reduce the lifespan of your wire cutter. So I suck it up and I just use my tool. So I have my rings. This is basically what I came in to do today. Those are 5 millimeter inner diameter, and then these are 11 millimeter inner diameter. So same thing. I'll lube it up like that. And also put a tape on it to hold it in place. So I put a tape on the back, not where I have the lubricant. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I'm preparing for a demo tomorrow, so I'm just kind of like getting my materials in place, ready for the demo. Oh, some rings still kind of escaped. So some of the rings escaped, and some of it didn't even. So these escaped and didn't get caught. So that can happen. All right, I'm gonna open this. You're wearing the same shirt as me. Did we get it from the same person on Whatnot? Did we get our shirt from A Real Walker's Passion? Leslie? All right. All right. Oh, awesome. This is like the most comfortable shirt that sweatshirt I have right now. I'm not ashamed to say I wear it almost every day. Because it's just super comfortable, guys. I have nothing else to say about that. It's like the most comfortable thing in a sweatshirt form that I have, and I it's from a Rewalker's Passion. I wear it every day, almost every day, not every day, except for the days I put it in the washer. I put it into wash. Now, when you're screwing this down, you need to be very careful. Leslie, yes, you need to be careful not to press too tight, otherwise you could mangle. You just need to press it down enough to hold the ring in place. Otherwise, you could mangle. Your ring might lose shape. Yours is a t-shirt. Okay, I have t-shirts from her as well. That is also very comfortable, super soft. And then once again, with my cutter, slide that in. Just enough to get close. Actually, I need to probably put it down a little bit more. What is the holder called? This is just a four-dome. This is a four-dome. This is the ring. See, I did it too tight. It's already like losing shape. If you see underneath, it's kind of like scrunching. Shouldn't do that. Ay, ay, ay. All right, that's fine. This is a four-dome, and this is the PP2 jump ring maker. This one. So it's a set with the four-dome and it's a very expensive tool. I think right now it's at like maybe let me see, 450 or so. Um, it took me years. I planned for this for like the longest time, and I think I got it. I probably got lucky, and I got mine from Amazon. They had like a deal that day, and I was so lucky I found it. And then I got one, the China version, and then I have the actual for them. That way, if one gives up, I always have a backup. Um, all right, let's cut this thing. Um, almost losing focus. Okay, hopefully I get this right. I don't know. Yeah, this was a dud because he didn't hold it down. So this is what happened. So I was afraid to cut it so it doesn't like, you know, lose shape or lose the size. But then this is what happened. So this I'll just use my cutter because it's already done half of the work for me. So I just use my cutter. And I think this is also because the teeth of the thing is already done. But this is not good because now this has lost its shape. I don't know for sure if I still have 11 millimeter. Um, but I know how to work it either ways. So it shouldn't really matter as much. So for the demo, I also just need two of these big rings. So this is not bad. I can just cut them. Hi, Amy wife. How are you today? So I don't mind using the cutter for this. It's not a lot of rings, so. And there's a trick to cutting with this thing. So what it is the flush side. You snipe off a little bit so you get like a flush straight cut, and then you turn it around, and on the other side you cut as well, so you get a straight cut on the other side as well. So that kind of acts like you use the saw, so you get like a flush cut. Sorry, I don't know. I'm out of the camera. There we go. You cut all your rings like this with this. Oh my lord, girl! Before I got the ring maker, I was buying those rings. Are you kidding? If you had to make a bracelet like this, you cut everything. That is dedication. I applaud you, seriously. I could never. You're like the real chain mailer. If you have to make a bracelet like this and you're gonna cut the rings, I mean, I saw the ones you sent me, right? That's like a full on bracelet. You cut those rings by hand. Oh Lord. Wow. Wow, that's like impressive. I mean, before I got my ring, my jump ring maker, I was buying my rings. Um, I was buying my rings from this place. I'll get from Amazon. You've made several necklaces, and oh wow, oh wow. I mean, I'm like super impressed. I don't think I could ever. If I had to do that, I would have given up on chainmail a long time ago. And are you able to get like a flush cut when you do that? Like every time you have like a clean flush cut? Okay. All right. So I need two of these for a pair of earrings, and I need two of these as well for a pair of earrings. So normally I would throw this in my tumbler. I'll throw these in my tumbler just so that if there are any rough edges, that kind of takes those out. Do you solder? Not yet, no. I I have a welder, but I'm still figuring out the use. Um but I don't solder yet. That's extra work that I don't know if people are ready to pay for. Hello guys, welcome in Keitra and Naya Rob. I'm just having a chill session. I'm preparing for a demo tomorrow, and this is me just hanging out and getting my shit together. All right, just use copper, but I've started. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to have the rings as close as possible, and what I do is most of the time in the jury, when I'm done, right, after I finish off everything, I now inspect, right. So if I see a place where the ring is the col or the line is visible, I just kind of like manually use my pliers and tuck it in. So I like go in, okay, for example, in this Byzantine, if there's a wire showing like right here, I see the cut showing, I tuck it in. So it's not that visible. With the small jump rings, it kind of helps because they're not very visible. Those cuts are not visible. And then because I also tumble, I make them very hard. They stay in place. And it's hard for it to snag on clothing and stuff like that. I try to tuck in as much as I can, so they're not visible. Um, but with the big rings, they can be very visible. You can see them. I had one here. Where'd I put that thing? I was gonna show. Yeah. So I'd made yesterday. I was cutting super. I was thinking of doing something else, but then the rings were just too tiny. I gave up. I might still end up doing it. But they didn't cut. They didn't come out the way I was hoping. So I gave up on that project. So you see, with the big ones, see how the rings are like super visible. This was also a prototype. I was testing out. Yeah, this is like a 1.5 millimeter. So I used the saw, but the saw couldn't cut it because for whatever reason, it cut some of it, but not everything. And because it's so tiny, I cannot use this guy. Um, it was destroying the ring, so I gave up on that. Hello, Cheryl Taylor. So with these, what I tend to do is, I just tuck it in wherever there's a visible jump ring connection. I tuck it in so it's not visible anymore. Um, I just use my pliers and tuck those in. That way they look like they were soldered on. But no, I don't solder yet. That'll be like so much work. For something small, like if it's like a fine piece of jewelry where there's not a lot of jump rings used, maybe I would solder. But I'm still very anxious about working with fire in my tiny studio, so I don't do a lot of soldering. I haven't. I mean, it's been a long time since I turned on my torch because I just have this fear that I'm gonna cause a fire in here, which is crazy for a jeweler. So, so the more you talk, everything just gets hidden. So I kind of hide it. Yeah, yeah. I have so much. Yeah, it's a star. It's a Byzantine star, 6 point star. So you have the 5 point star. It starts with the Byzantine diamond, which is the 4 point component, and then you have the 5 point. I have a 5 point here somewhere, and then you have a 5 point star that looks like that. That's a 5 point star. It's all in the Byzantine, and then you have a 6 point. So I wanted something huge, and this is in 16 gauge. I wanted something this big because I was making I was working on a project with sterling silver. This was more like a prototype to test out the jump ring sizes because I couldn't find a tutorial, that had, already predefined sizes for this. So I was just doing some math and saying, okay, if a 5 point star uses this much, maybe a 6 point star would use this much. So I was just testing it out, and this was a very tight weave. I couldn't finish it because it was super tight. I couldn't get all the rings in, so I increased the size a little bit, and I was able to finish it. So this was the project. I was working on a beaded jewelry, and I still need to remake this. This is also a prototype in silver plated wire. Um, but I still need to redo this in sterling silver because the rest of the necklace is sterling silver. I have sterling silver finishing. Thank you. And then so that's what that looks like. So I still need to redo this in sterling silver, price this, and then put it in the store. So this is still an unfinished project, but almost there. I'm almost there. Alright. Welcome in, guys. Alright, so I have my 2 rings. I'm just gonna keep another 2 extra for just in case. And then I need 2 of these. Haley, Hail Lear's grandma. Haley's grandma. Hi. Sean Allendorf. Hi. Hi guys on YouTube. Sorry I don't have much visibility. Um, but I appreciate you if you're watching me on YouTube. Um, I'm happy to have you. All right, so I have my rings, and then I needed so this is done. I needed 18 gauge 3.5 and 20 gauge 3. So let me see what I already have. I believe I already have those pre-cut somewhere. Oh, I don't want to do all gold. So I have the 18 gauge in gold. I wanted it in silver. Let's see. Where's my phone? So I'm using gold. I might end up just doing everything in gold because I don't want to do a lot of work. So let me see from my previous old stash from way back when I used to buy. Let's see what I have. It's 14 gauge. 2.5. 12 gauge 9. 20 gauge 4. Oh, yeah, I might end up just making this in all gold, which I think is fine because I don't want to do more work than I need to. All right, I think I have everything that I need. Welcome in, guys. Do check out the store. I'm just hanging out. I'm just chilling and prepping for a demo tomorrow. Check out the store if there's something you see and you know you want me to show up close, I'm more than happy to show it. And are you working on any projects, Judy? I don't know if you're still here, but are you working on any projects recently? Is there anything, you know? I'm just gonna do something with this. I've had the flu. Oh yes, that's true. How are you feeling? I remember. Yeah, how are you feeling? I hope you're getting better. Yeah, I mean, I hope you're better, not getting better. I hope you're so much better. I've been to work today, nothing new this week. Much better, but still cough. Oh, are you taking anything for the cough? Inhaler. Okay. Okay. How does that help a cough though? Inhaler, wouldn't that be? Oh, you have asthma. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. And it's helping. I hope that's helping, really causing some needed relief. It does. Awesome. That's great. I mean, take care of yourself, get some rest, as much as you can. Sleep helps. I've heard, you know, getting a good night's sleep helps. So this is a diamond. This is also sterling silver. This is more like a pendant. I think I want to incorporate this into a bracelet somehow. And this will be like your clasp. But this will be part of the clasp, the closure for the clasp. Hmm. Yeah, you need rest. More than anything, sleep helps with, any kind of illness that anyone has. As much rest as possible. Um, it's very necessary. So when you can get some rest, just take it. Which part of the country are you in? Are you in Central Time, Central Time, Mountain Time, Eastern Time, Pacific Time? Oh, this will be nice. Oh, I see a pendant. Central Time, Alabama. Okay. I'm in Chicago. Oh, I see a necklace pendant right here. Hi, Watson. I should take a picture so I don't lose that. Good night, Judy. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Get some rest and get super well soon. That's a very pretty pendant. I need to polish this up a little bit. Hi, Cheryl. I need my pencil. Tiny gauge. 22 gauge earring. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, girl. You were on earlier, right? I got the notification. I was trying to put my babies to sleep, and I got the notification that you were on. But 20 minutes later, when I tried to join, it said you were ended. I was like, oh, oh, I miss her. I'm doing good. I kind of came in to cut some rings. I finished. So right now, I don't know. I'm kind of lost as to what to do with myself. I just did about 20 minutes. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I can understand that. I try to come on as much as I can. I'm like pushing myself to do more shows. But I mean, I get super tired. It's crazy. So I get that. I understand that. So yeah, when I saw you were off, I was like, "Oh, I missed your show." But then I needed to prepare for my demo tomorrow. I'm on the Atelier train. I don't know if you know if you've heard of that, or if probably you're on it. I don't even know who's on that list. We have a list, but I haven't. I just figured out where my time slot is, and that's it. I'm trying to keep my one a week, just keeping going for now. I didn't know. Okay, yeah, I have the Atelier train tomorrow. It's at 11 a.m. Central. I'm doing a demo tomorrow morning. So, and cause I have the baby, it's just we don't have grandma anymore. Grandma used to help us watch the baby, but we don't have her anymore. She's back home. Can you see the ring? Am I showing it right? All right, let me move the angle. This was more like oh, this was more like ring cutting angle. So let me switch that back a little bit. So it's better to show stuff. All right. So this is the ring. Yeah, it's a Byzantine. I made this, you won't believe. I mean, this was just around the time I had just finished learning the Byzantine. I mean, when it was just a hobby, I was very dedicated. I was making everything makeable. I was making everything. I had just learned the Byzantine weave, and then I made this ring. And believe you, I made it in sterling silver. That was how crazy I was. Back then, I had money. I was working. I was just earning a salary, so I had disposable income. I was buying everything in fine jewelry for whatever reason back then. I don't know. So I made this in sterling silver. I need to polish it. It's been like I think I made this back in 2017, I believe. And I tucked it away. I put it away. I made a bunch of them and then put them away. I made this with mother of pearl, and then yes, it's expensive. It's crazy. Now it's like crazy. Back then, I was buying everything in. I was buying sterling silver wire, buying sterling silver jump rings like crazy. I don't know why. I mean, for someone who was just, a newbie at chainmail, I was doing everything in sterling silver. I was like ridiculous. Now, when I look back, but the good thing is, I didn't waste anything. You know, there was like hardly any waste. I mean, this is something right now. I just need to polish this up and I put it in the store. Should have kept it for, for the investment, right? Right now, I mean, this is what a size 8. It says it's a size 8. I don't know if this is a size 8. I'm typically a size 7, so maybe this is a size 8. It's kind of loose. What would you sell them for, sweetie? I have no idea. I have to, I've been listening, so I have to go figure out how many rings it took me to make this. It's easy to figure out. I just need to figure that out and then do a replacement cost. I mean, right now, I don't. If you tell me right now, I'll say, oh, I don't even know. I don't want to say something. It will tell me, no, that's not right. Like this one, I have to remake because this I made it with Dweller's bronze. I know some people like the grungy look that comes with Dweller's bronze, so I would love to know. Pure curiosity. I mean, I don't know. Seriously, I just feel so, maybe 50, 55, 45. I really do not know. I think my pricing can be so out of whack. Sometimes I price like, I don't know how much I have this earring for. And this is, relatively more work. The ring is relatively more work to do. I think I have this price that maybe 32 or 40 something in the store. And this is more work and more sterling than this. So it'd be crazy. My prices are normally on point. Okay, that's good to know then. I mean, I'm trying now. Remember last year I was doing sterling silver for like $20, 10, $12. You remember? I was giving away sterling silver jewelry for like $20 and 15, $18. It was crazy. I was ridiculous last year. I'm trying to do better this year. So this is also saying it's a size 8. I don't know. I don't know with the sizes, but this is typically a roll on. You just roll it onto your finger and then you have like this cute mother of pearl dangling off of it. Oh my god. I should wear this every day. It's just I'm not really a sterling girl. I just need to make enough money to buy solid gold, 18 karat, no less. I make my jewelry and wear them. Oh, but this is gorgeous though. Yeah, I was ridiculous. Like, I was so ridiculous. And now it's like it's so hard for me when I want to call, put a price. So, which is why I'm like, let me go figure it out. So I don't just stuck out of my, behind. Um, these I just found them. I was cleaning out. I mean, this place is still a huge mess. I mean, I say it every time, and I haven't done anything to change it. So I'm ridiculous. And yeah, but I was looking in some boxes and I found these. I was like, what? I have had this for ages. I'm gonna take pictures and put them in the store for the show tomorrow. No, your office is nothing like mine. Seriously. Your office is nothing, absolutely nothing like mine. Mine is it's like a tornado, hurricane, and a tsunami, three in one came through this place. It's like all three came through, and they just had a field day. Oh, this is so pretty. Imagine stacking all three. But you know something, right? If all these fine jewelers will never sell this ring that I'm quoting at 45 and 65 with so much anxiety. This would be a $1,200 ring. Seriously, if this was like a Tiffany ring, this is a $1,200 ring. If this was Spinel Kilconelli or something, I forgot. There's this jeweler that I follow because he does very simple chainmail style jewelry. Um, these are like $1,200 rings, and they wouldn't even be as woven. You won't have this many jump rings in them. Or David Human, are you crazy? Yeah, wouldn't know what to do with that style of fine jewelry. As- Seriously, they wouldn't. I mean, but here's the thing though, David Human's style is almost similar to chainmail. His style is very bold. Like he uses very thick sterling. Their jump rings, even with Tiffany now with all their rings, they use very thick chainmail style. Some of them do have chainmail. Some of them do have chainmail, but when they price those things, they price those things at like thousands of dollars, and we over here are so afraid, to even price something up to $100. Like, you're asking me how much will I price this, and I'm shivering. I'm like, what the hell? What do I say now? I mean, I'm telling you, this is gonna be like a $1,200 ring, easily. Yes, I agree. Exactly, exactly. Exactly. And I wish, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the price of the name. When people pay the money, they pay the money for the name. But they should all remember these people, they should remember these people started from somewhere, right? They all started as little jewelers like us, in our bedroom and basement until they became such big names. So, oh, I'm gonna make a collection of these rings now. I'm like inspired by myself. Make more with more gemstones like that. It's just so bold and beautiful. I have so many projects listed that I don't know where to start from. Some unfinished. I was just playing around and look at what happened. I just discovered a pendant out of the blue. So I had this lying around, and this I was gonna make a pendant and put on a chain. So I just placed it, and somehow they just fell in line like that. And I'm like, wow, that's such a pretty pendant. Kind of many a 3 to 4 generation dwellers living on generational wealth, different challenges them we have. We're building from scratch. Yes, you're very right. Yeah, very right, very true. You see how stunning this is? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful pendant. This was supposed to be a pendant by itself. This was supposed to be a pendant by itself. And then I just dropped it, and I was moving, just fooling around. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is a pendant right here. And then, and then I sketched out a necklace. Immediately I sketched out a necklace, and I even thought up earring as well, but then I'll use smaller rings. These are 20 gauge, I'll do like 22 gauge smaller rings, or even these rings are still perfect. I mean, this is perfect as an earring as well. So I'm already like thinking uh a necklace with an earring set already, and boom, jewelry's done. Oh my god. Hi, Miss Venom. We're designing jewelry over here. Paige Hernandez. Hi. I'm wearing my mom ring. And funny thing with about this ring, cool story. These are almost the gemstones of my family. Everyone in my family, except my husband. I kind of forgot he's amethyst. I thought he was aqua, but he's amethyst. So, but that's me and my daughters. Emerald, ruby, and I think I have a tanzanite here, or blue zircon. I don't know, for our birthstones. So I want to remake this ring and then just have all four of our stones. Like, do make a remake. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. Go to bed. Even I'll probably head to bed in a couple, maybe in 15 minutes. I'm just hanging and chilling. Thank you so much for coming in. And I've been getting very good reception these days. I'm so happy. People can hear and see me okay. That's amazing. Mm, mm. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 160. So this is almost 160 rings in here. Wow. Alright, let's see how much then it's over. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Lost in the rhythm. Again. Nothing exists but this moment. An embrace of sensations, sights and sounds. I'm somewhere far away in a world I've yet to explore, but it feels so familiar. I have never felt more real. I'm lost in the rhythm. Again. Shout to all my boss boys. Shout to all my boss boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my boss boys. Shout to all my boss boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my boss boys. Shout to all my boss boys. We rowdy. Shout to all my boss boys. Shout to all my boss boys. When you ready,
I'll be right there with you, honey. Oh my god, this is so much work. I can't do this right now. Hi, love. Hi, Ray. How are you, my love? You didn't miss anything, don't worry. I just came in to cut some rings. I have a demo tomorrow. If you can. Oh, you're working probably. Where did I put it? Oh my god, this child. Izzy. Oh God, have mercy. I'm like a seriously hot mess of an individual. I just came in to cut some rings. And what time? I go live at 11. Exactly the same time. I mean, I'm 11 Central Time. I don't know what time 11 is for you. Probably Eastern Time. But I go live 11 Central Time. So I came in to cut some rings. I have a show tomorrow. So I just cut some rings. And I'm just trying to get things together for the show tomorrow morning. Actually, I need to make a wire. Good thing I remembered. I need to make an air wire. I don't want to do it on the show tomorrow. That kind of frazzles me sometimes. So 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 12 for me. So that'll be after my show. I could have rated into you, but it's a raid train, so um I can raid and then create a new show. Wait, your show, your scheduled show is for 12 Central, right? Hi, Bowen. Your schedule your scheduled show is for 12 Central. So, if it's 11, no, I'm confused. If it's 11 a.m., is that Eastern or Central? I am 10 a.m. Central. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. So that's before mine. Yeah, you can raid and then you can start something. Hang out a little bit and then go back. 11 a.m. EDT. So that's 10 Central. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah, so I came in to like cut some jump rings to prepare for that show tomorrow. Mm. And then uh-oh, low battery. I'm about to get clocked out by my telephone. Ray, I need someone who knows how to organize and clean up space. I'm in a junkyard. It's killing my creativity. I need to figure out this mess I'm in over here, man. This is like horrible. You know what? We should go live together. You just cleaned your workspace. I need to buy a rack because the my rack in here is about to fall. It's about to like fall off. So I have to get a new rack and then let's do a play date together. I don't know when would be a good time. We could do a play date. You tell me what gauge ring you have. I see if I have it, and then we can the woven alchemy. Welcome in, and then we can, play with jump rings together. We do a show, and I co-host you, you co-host me, whichever one works. Mm. Yes, let's do it. I'm thinking of putting my hi. How are you? Welcome in. Anytime on Wednesday, I'm down. Okay, that will not be this. Now Wednesday's tomorrow, so I'm assuming you have Wednesdays off. So maybe next week Wednesday or any Wednesday. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I have a demo tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Central. So I'm just kind of like gathering my stuff together so I'm not a mess in the morning, given I babysit in the morning. I babysit my own kid in the morning. And hopefully at that time or just before that time, I'm able to put her in for her morning nap, and then I have my demo. So I don't have a lot of time to work with in the morning. So I'm trying to get everything that I might possibly need together so that once it's showtime, I just go live and then I'm not like a hot mess running around. So I just created some air wires. Um, I'll need those for tomorrow. And then I was showing off some chainmail rings that I made like 100 years ago and abandoned and forgot that I had them. These are all in sterling silver, except this one is a sterling silver and bronze, jeweler's bronze. Because I couldn't afford 14 karat or 18 karat gold at the time. So I just made it in jeweler's bronze, and it didn't think occur to me to use gold field at that time. So then these are like size 8 rings I made a while back, and I was just reminiscing over them earlier. Yes, thank you so much. They're like super cool. And they're kind of like a roll on. You just roll them onto your finger. Hold on, let me take off my ring. My mom ring. So you kind of like roll them on, and that's it. Woven alchemy, nice. How long did those take? Girl, it's girl, boy, I don't know. I hope I'm not mistaking the gender. It's been it's a long time ago. I made these back in 2017, and I was just new to chainmail at the time. I think I've been doing chainmail on and off like a hobby for since 2015, and these I made in 2017. So I can't remember how long these took, but it shouldn't. I don't think they took me maybe 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, or maybe less. I don't know. Now it probably take me less than that time, probably about 30 minutes now. But at the time, because these are much smaller jump rings, these are like 20 gauge jump rings, I believe. Yeah, these are like 20 gauge jump rings, and they are much a little bit more difficult to work with. Now this will probably take me about 20, maybe about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, if I'm not talking, you know. If I'm just working by myself, not chatting or answering questions, they should take about that long. Very cool. Yeah, I agree. I am a girl. You're cute. Glad to know that way I don't make a mistake in the future. The woven alchemy. Is this your first time here? I think I've seen you before. I feel like you've been here before. You're a returning friend. I feel like you've been in my show before. A week ago, right? It's possible. So what I'm doing is just hardening the ring so it doesn't break or bend on me. Just giving it some tap 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 just to make it a little stiff, and that way it retains its shape. You give them a whack or two. See, I've had so many whacks. The rubber over here is kind of disintegrating. And that should be good enough whack. And I just need to file off the edges. That I can do later. So yeah, that's about it. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm so sorry, guys. So rude. Ray, are you still here? Look at what I did the other day. Sorry, yeah. No, what are you apologizing for, silly? I made this ring the other day. I was like, I'm gonna leave the wire wrapping to wire wrappers. I don't know how I feel about it. This is I mean, this will be organic, right? This is like super organic. And everyone does stuff like this. You have gems you want to wrap, wrap them, girl, wrap them. Oh, I have your beads on here somewhere. The ones you gave me, you gifted me. I was gonna do. I'd get them in the corner, um, where I could see them because I was gonna use them soon. Here's a curry. What the heck is this? Now I don't know. I don't see them anymore. I need help. I need help. Someone help me, please. I need help. This place is a MF mess. Anyways, I think I should go to bed. It's gonna be a very crazy day tomorrow. Um, I need help, Ray. I need help. Did I already show you this beautiful pendant? I need help, oh, I need help, my people. I need help. Come and help me, please. I just happened on this pendant. I'm gonna wrap this onto this as a pendant, and I'm excited. I was so excited. I made a necklace. You got this. It's so get together one day. Yes, let's get together. And then I made a necklace. I designed a necklace, and then I'm gonna make a necklace with an earring. Yes, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire when I'm done. So this is like my sketchbook. So you remember these earrings? You remember these ones? These ones? These I haven't made yet. I haven't done this yet. And then I haven't done this yet. This is also a this is also chainmail with a focal and a bead. I haven't, and then I put the wire gauges that I'm gonna be working with. Okay, this is a diamond, so this is supposed to be this. Sorry, excuse me. So that's gonna be that. A pendant. So I made this pendant. It's gonna be here, and then I'll have like basic chain mail and then a chain. And then when this happened, and then this is an earring. I haven't created this yet. I don't know. And then I sketched this out. So I have like 4 projects I need to work on. I have to work on this one. I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. And then this one. So I go everywhere with my book. It says plan. I got this from the dollar store for my daughter because they sketch a lot. They're constantly drawing all over and everything. So I bought like a blank page for them and then I ended up using it. So this is like my pricing book, my sketching book. There's a piece of paper here I need to put in this book. You my remedy. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Lady Silver. Okay, I'm gonna. Thank you for the follow, guys. You guys are amazing, all of you. Every single one of you. Um, mm, oh, I need 4. You said something, I missed it. I don't know what I said. What did I say? The pen. This was a gift. So I bought a book from one of the booksellers on here, and this was so it's a pen and then it's also a stylus. You can use this. I use this on my phone, for example. So I can use it to like read on the phone to scroll. So I could do that, you know. It's not very responsive though. It's not super intuitive. So I could do all kinds of things with this. Free form, but it's not very intuitive. I mean, you need to like press too hard to get it to work. So this came easy, not easy at double tap. Did you do a magazine show? Don't even ask me. I'm like the worst. I rescheduled it. I was feeling very down. My daughter refused to go to sleep. She didn't sleep until just about when the show was about to start. By that time I was like, I'm done. I'm exhausted from trying to get her to take a nap, and I just rescheduled it for next week. And to think it wasn't even live. It wasn't a live show. It was just a show where, you know, I don't even know what I wanted to do with that show. It was supposed to be a test, but I get in my head a lot. I overthink. I'm an overthinker, and that kind of it kind of it puts me back a lot because I spend time analyzing and overthinking. I waste time doing the things that I should be doing. I don't know if that makes sense. So I overthink and talk myself out of stuff a lot. Um, and that's not good. It's a very bad, extremely bad habit I need to break out of, and I don't know how. I mean, I need to figure it out. I mean, it was a simple show. It was There wasn't much to do, but then I always want things to be perfect. I always want things to go right immediately. Hi, Lilac. Oh my God, overthinkers unite. Overthinkers unite. Let's form a club. Overthinkers here. Raise your hand. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I know what I'm capable of. I know my capabilities, and the kinds of things that I could do if I was spending time doing them instead of thinking about them. It's crazy. And it's kind of, I mean, I don't know. It's just, yeah. I have a show I've been pushing back. You too, right? It's horrible. It's something we need to fight through. We need to fight through it, and I haven't figured out the best way. The funny thing is, my mantra is just do it. I believe so much in that little phrase, just do it, but it's the hardest thing to do. it, the hardest thing for me to do is to just do it, not think and just do it. um I always tell people just do it, but it's that was one of the hardest things for me to do, just following my own advice, and that's horrible. And that was how I ended up not having that magazine show, because I felt like, oh, it's gonna fail, I won't sell, and I'm stressed, my daughter is not sleeping, and and I need to pay attention if people ask questions. I just talked myself out of it. Exactly, like that. Exactly. I mean, we forget a lot. The time we spend thinking, if we actually spend that time, just doing the damn thing, we'll be much more productive. Yeah, it's something I cannot control. I don't know how. I've been thinking, and it makes me very sad. Some days I just feel so sad because you realize it. You realize what's happening. After the fact, or even when it's happening, you realize that you're being a detriment to yourself, but for some unexplainable reason, you just cannot break out of it. You know when it's happening, when you're doing that thing, you're like, you're telling yourself you shouldn't be doing it, but you're still doing it. It's like some kind of unknown force is just holding you back. And I mean, I'm a Christian, so sometimes I think, like, it always falls back to the devil. I let the devil win in my life in a lot of areas. It's just crazy. And yeah, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, probably need to go back to God, and just, I don't know, I don't want to go into religion and start preaching or anything like that, but given with my background, that's just where my mind automatically would go to. But yeah, it's horrible. It's a very terrible thing. I wish we will all, not just me, every one of us that overthinks and de- deters ourselves from being great, because we know we can be great. um we just find a way and break out of that, Whatever force that is, just break out of it. Hello, Ray. Oh, it's oh my God, Reggie, Ray. Ha 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 ha. Thank you so much, Reggie. I appreciate. Did I say your name right? Thank you so much. Oh my God, Ray. You know what's coming, right? You know what's gonna happen now. I'm doing this. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but thank you so much, Reggie. I truly appreciate that. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry now. I refuse to cry, no matter what you guys do. I truly appreciate it. That was just so kind of you. Welcome in, guys. Jaguar Meyer, Lisa. Oh no. Funny thing is, I don't even. I know there was something I was supposed to do for you when you have a package coming to you, but I don't remember what now. Now I'm gonna spend any gold, like solid gold. This is a handmade show, solid gold. Unfortunately, no. I make jewelry. I make chainmail jewelry and all handmade. You can check out my store. I can make whatever you want in the store in solid gold. We will just have to talk about it. But I'm not doing like the dollar star solid gold. This is not the dollar star solid gold. Unfortunately. What kind of solid gold though? Now that you ask, actually have rings somewhere that I need to put in the store, but I haven't. I overthink that also. I have some solid gold rings in 10, 14, and probably 18 karat. They're just hanging around somewhere that I need to, load them into the store, but haven't gotten around to doing it. But everything else you see, I handmade. Everything in my store is all handmade by me. And I can make jewelry in gold, silver, sterling silver, solid gold, gold field, um, and all of that nice stuff. Right now, we're just sitting and chatting and hanging out until I'm too tired and go to bed. Thank you, Jaguar, for asking though. Maybe I should start stocking up on solid gold. Who knows? And next time when someone asks, I'll be like, "Of course, I have solid gold. Here you go." Thank you for the hearts, guys. I appreciate that. Oh man, I should be creating something while I'm here, but I just want to talk. Creating takes a lot of energy. I can show these off while I'm talking. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's like I barely have all my jewelry in the store though. Barely. I think I need an assistant. But where can I find a free assistant? An assistant that won't collect money because I don't have any right now. Hi, Sheria. Sherry. Oh gosh. I need a lot of things. Oh my god, you see. Needs and wants. Needs and wants. I'm getting ridiculous with my. I think I should have just wrapped this piece of jewelry while I was here. It's my wire. Let's see if I can use a 26 in the hole. Thank you guys. Oh, this works. You guys are just the absolute best. Thank you so much for the hearts. I truly appreciate it. All right, let me make one piece of jewelry before I call it a night. It's been sitting here for some time, so I might as well. So I'm working with a sterling silver chain. It's pretty simple design. So this is about like a 17-inch jewelry. Let me think I'm right here. Okay. I may go off the camera a bit every now and then. Forgive me guys. So I'm trying to make something similar to this, but with this stone and in sterling silver. This is crystal quartz and it's a faceted crystal quartz. So that will give a lot of sparkle when the sun hits the. You too. Thank you so much for hanging out and for gifting chat. I truly appreciate you, Reggie. Come see me again. If you have time, I have a demo show tomorrow morning. You can come say hi and hang out a bit. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Reggie. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, that's so encouraging. Thank you. And see you again soon. Mm, all right, I cut that out. I'm assuming Ray, you're in here and you're watching. I hope this will work. Actually, this will not work. For what I want to do, I need a smaller wire. Um, I need like a 30 gauge wire. This is too big. For free. Hi. Yeah, this is too big. Oh no. Let me see. 28 gauge will work. Just a test. Okay. This also does not work. All right. The hole on this thing, and I cannot drill this hole because it's very fragile and it will break, and I don't want to risk that. So I'm just gonna do like a typical loop. All right, enough now. Oh my goodness, that's enough. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. The monkey let go. Welcome in. You guys. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Alright, I'm gonna pull this up a little bit so I get to get some visibility of what I'm doing. Alright, this is so much better. Okay. Welcome in. Oh. Such a fine piece of wire. It's like so delicate. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Let me echo. Continue.
Resuming Amazon Music.
Why did you stop? Did I ask you to stop? Alright. Small hoop earrings. How small are we talking about? I have this detachable sterling silver hoop. I don't know if this is small enough for you. H Porch 98. So I have this sterling silver hoop earring. This is detachable. This is a Amazonite. So you can take this off. Oh my god, this is so sturdy. You can take this off. So it's like a two-way piece of jewelry. You can take out this natural gemstone Amazonite, or you can have it on, and you can put whatever charm that you like on this. That's why the hoops are very versatile. And this is probably, I think this is a 22 millimeter diameter hoop. So I don't know, how small are you thinking? This for me is small. I usually will wear something this big. So by my definition, this is small. So I don't know. Check it out. Welcome it. Any small hoop earrings. Let me know what you're thinking in terms of size or small. What diameter? What is the size you're looking for? Don't break on me now. Oh. Wearing your heart like a stolen dream, opening the skies with your broken keys. No one can blind us anymore. We'll run where lights won't chase us, hide where love can save us. Thank you, Ray, for looking out and catching that too. Appreciate it. I almost missed it because I'm so focused on this thing. It's like super delicate. It's pissing me off. Sorry for my language, guys. It's just sometimes when you're working with this fine jewelry, it's like, ugh. Every little thing they just break and crack if you're not mindful. So, okay. I might have to get off the camera a little bit just to get this loop going. Um, Trying to not work harden the wire too much, otherwise it will crack. Um, there we go. It's gets so overworked, the wire just comes off. Hmm. Let me see. 24 gauge going here, I wonder. Um, 24 is too thick. Working with like super thin and fine jewelry, it's like you need to be super careful. Because when you overhandle the piece, they just break. The wire, especially if it's super thin wire like this, it tends to break. So let me see if I can straighten. This is like breaking so hard on me. It's making me very angry. It's a 28 gauge wire, and that's what I need to pass through that thing. But it's super brittle. It's like, it's not even funny. So I'm trying to see if I can make it a little bit hard and not too hard. That way it's not super fragile. So I'm just work hardening it a little bit. But yeah, it's like so hard to get it to stay. You rather the 16 gauge? Oh my god. Yeah, 28 gauge, 30 gauge. I think this might be too thin. I'm not my 26 gauge is not like super visible to me right now. Actually, I'm using a 26. Oh no, my 26 gauge is right here, and that's what I'm using. But it feels like it's too thin, so I might need to use 24 gauge, and I'm not. Let me see, will the 24 gauge go in here? Let me see. Oh, 24 gauge might work, but it's just too. Let me see. I can't find my silver 24 gauge, but I just tested 24 gauge might work. Hi Ken. Hey you, how are you doing these days? How are you? So that's 24. I don't know where my 24 silver wire is. I see everything but the silver wire. See 28, 18, 20, 26, 22, multiple 20s, but no 24. And this is 20. So this is so much harder because of the way I'm trying to make the loop. I'm trying to make the loop as invisible as possible. So that's what's the reasons it's almost making it so much harder um to work with. Trying to make the loop as invisible as possible. So that's what's making it super hard. But Ken, how have you been? Are you feeling better? Hope you're doing better these days. Okay, let's see. So this is how thin I want the loop to be. I don't want it to be too visible. So that kind of sometimes work against me if I pull too hard. I'm not very happy with this anyway. So the whole idea is to try to get past this of like, the gemstone or the chain is going through the gemstone. So without being too obvious, is to have a hook on there without being too obvious that there's a loop. Oh my god. Hey boy, stop messing with my friend. Don't let me come after you. These children be having zero respect. Oh, perfect. I just might get it to work now. I didn't think this was gonna take too much time. Or even use up so much material. Okay. Thank you, Ray. I have to redo this though. Alright, I need to strength test this SHIT. Make sure it's sturdy and does not break. I have to do a strength test. Otherwise, this is done. It's not, I don't know. Let me put it on the bust and see. See how this looks? This looks like super flawless. So this is a teardrop pearl. You don't get to find teardrop pearls. They're not very common. That's a teardrop pearl. Super gorgeous piece of jewelry. And then I just finished this. This is a crystal quartz. It's faceted, so the light is gonna hit it and get some refraction. Um, oh yes. So this is about 18, I believe, or 17 inches long. But it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to drop the same way the pearl did. Let me show the two together. I might have to redo it. I have to get like a thinner wire that will pass through that hole 3 times. So for comparison, so see the way this one drops, like almost and then compared to the way this one drops. This is teardrop pearl, freshwater pearl in 14 karat gold field chain. And you see the difference? You can tell, right? High gold, silver gems. And then this is crystal quartz, clear quartz with sterling silver. It's just very dainty piece of jewelry. Mm, I have to go take care of my baby. So on one side, it's a little, oh, it's an overwrap on this side. So I redo this. I'll have to remake it. I overwrapped one side. My OCD is kicking in. All right, my friends, it's been a night. I'm gonna call it a night. I thank you all for hanging out. Everyone that's been here, I truly appreciate you all, and I'm grateful to call you guys friends. Thank you so much. I'm gonna head to bed. It's almost midnight over here in Chicago, Central Time. I know it's AM for some of you. Thank you so much, Ray. I'll see you on the raid. And bookmark next shows. Yes, do that. Bookmark my upcoming shows and see you all on the next one. Um should we go raid? Let's go say hi somewhere and then come back and then go to bed. How about that? Should we do that? Let me take you on a trip. Let's go raid, say hi. Simple journey. A journey full of sound and beat. How do we raid again? Okay, here we go. Create a raid. Let's see. Let's go to Picker Adam. Where your body begins to tremble and your hands become just a little devil. The underground, where the party children are waiting. Actually, let's go to Mama JJ. All right, guys. Good night. Love you all. Bye.